I'm at 4212 Tower Avenue. I believe this is like St. Bernard. I'm doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a building. This is a two-family. We're looking for any structural issues or root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. We are accessing the line from the rear right stack in the back right corner of the basement if you're facing the house. It's behind the two water heaters, and then we're going to go out as far as we can. Based off the age of the house, I would expect to find clay underneath the floor and all the way out. So you can see where we're over there. There's the water heater to the left and to the right. And the stack is down in between. Here's the clean out. So hopefully this isn't too bad. This is a sink line, I believe, so this might be a little messy here. This also looks like this is an old, because this is holding water, this may be an old downspout line that has a trap on it, but we're going to have to see. Well, I made it through, but we got a bunch of stuff on the front of the camera, so I may have, hopefully I can see. This seems like this is all full of water here. Can't see anything. We don't really know what the material is at this point. I'm just going to keep pushing until I see something stop me. Or there is evidence of a backup on the floor. There's a floor drain with toilet paper and stuff all around it. I may have just gone through a trap. So this line may be trapped. I'm going to pause the video for a second and locate exactly where this is. I'd like to be able to have my camera be able to see this a little better, because I think I'm actually coming up. I think I went through a trap and I'm going backwards through a line. So yeah, I'm going to get a locate on this and then see. We may end up having to go through a different access point. So I'm going to pause the video here again, like I mentioned, and locate exactly where the camera is. Okay, so we are actually, it looks like there's a house trap, a whole house trap on this line. So it's up towards the front. It's actually scratched into the concrete where they covered it. So it has an HT on it. My camera is pointing, it's at a 90-degree turn right now. So I don't really think I'll be able to get it to go through here. But the weird thing is, that the whole line is full of water. You can see I'm pointed up. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, there's an angle here. And then I'm coming back through the trap. I'm out of it. So the weird thing is that this thing's holding water. we're not really sure how much water or why, because I can't see even the flashes of openings on this, and there are obvious evidence around the floor drain that this is backed up. The fact that there's a whole house trap probably means I'm not going to be able to make it through it. I may try a smaller camera to see if I can do it. But it's kind of strange that they have this backup here already. We know that, so the line's going to have to be cleaned. And I would recommend that this thing be rescoped and they uncover that whole house trap to be able to be inspected better and to be able to get it if there's something, you know, past the whole house trap. But because this line is holding water, I'll try to go through this a little bit and see if there's something I can knock loose maybe, because it does seem like I have a little bit of resistance, but the water is not, even when I poke through it, it seems like the water level is not going down at all. So I'm just going to double check, make sure I'm in the same spot, because I don't know if there's a blockage in the trap, because this is where I'm having trouble getting through. So there may be a soft clog in the trap which is not allowing this to drain. But I'm going to pause the video again and locate exactly where we are. see if we can make it out any further. So, I'm going to try to get in here a little better and make a better attempt at it. But this whole line, both access points are full of water, so there's definitely a blockage somewhere in the line. But I'm gonna turn the microphone off here. We're gonna try to push through this spot and see if we should make it right back to that whole house trap, but we're gonna make an attempt. Yep, you can see I'm right back in the same spot, and I made it to here. So this blockage is either at this point, or I believe it's past it, because the water level looks to be above the outfall of the trap. And so this trap is going to have to be uncovered for access to, it's probably going to have to be uncovered, because even if you try to put a snake through this line, if my camera is being forced straight up, chances are that a snake or a jet or anything would also be forced straight up like this, and the water level is above the outfall. So you can't even see the pipe coming in where it's supposed to fall. This is all full of water. Rather high, actually. So, the only thing you can really do at this point is to uncover that whole house trap, which is already marked with an HT in the front of the building, couple feet to the, if you're standing in the basement facing out the front door, it would be just like 2 feet to the right of where the gas meters are in the floor, and it's about a foot inside the foundation, and it has an HT written, etched into the concrete patch, so you know exactly where this is. But that's going to have to be uncovered to be able to clean it properly and to be able to get access to do a full inspection of the exterior lines. So I'm going to pull back now, but either way there is a blockage, possibly some structural issues past this point, and so it's going to have to be opened up to be inspected and cleaned to lower the water level. Some water must be escaping because somebody is living here, but it does have evidence of backing up, and so maybe it's just under heavy use. As you can see, every bit of this line, from the time I get under the floor, is full of water underneath the entire basement floor here. All the piping underneath the floor is full of water. So you can see I pulled all the way back out. So recommend opening it up, cleaning it out, and having a re-inspection. So that'll end the inspection at 4212 Tower Avenue.